What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table we have another Game of Thrones card game 2nd edition tournament video for you, brought to you by these awesome backers that support the channel on patreon.com/Rob's Gaming Table. In this match we have Alex playing Martell Banner of the Watch, and we have myself playing Greyjoy Rains of Castamere. We are in a game 1 out of a best of 3 of the finals of Canadian Nationals. That's myself on the right, Alex on the left. He is playing Martell Banner of the Watch. I'm playing Greyjoy Rains. You can see both of us play these decks in previous matches in the playlist on the channel Rob's Gaming Table on YouTube under the Canadian Nationals playlist if you want to go check those games out. See how they got here, but we're going to play a best of 3. This is the first match, first round. And we have Alex Hines, our awesome TO, at the table actively judging, which caught me off guard. I didn't expect him to be doing that. He was sitting there, but you'll see him interject a few times here, and I may get thrown off a little bit by it, but it's kind of funny. All right, so we got Veteran Builder on the left, Flea Bottom, and the Wall. The combo is real. It is on the table. Veteran Builder wants to be sacked to stand Flea Bottom, get himself back in there, stand the Wall when needed. So he's got his 3 pieces of his combo already. He's opening with the long plan, looking to save some gold after losing challenges to help him drop a plot next turn to have more gold. I've opened with Noble Cause. I got the Reader on the board, a Priest of the Drowned God, and a Rose Road. Nice to see some intrigue icons to start the game here with in a Greyjoy Rains deck. Not always the way things start off, or at all, really. Sometimes you go games with just never really having enough intrigue to push through those range triggers when you need them. Looks like I marshaled a great haul there. Help me reduce the cost of a unique by 1, or if it's 6 cost or higher, by 2. And obviously playing Noble Cause, I'm looking to reduce a Lord or Lady by 2. So hopefully I got a Lord or Lady. I see a Victarion Greyjoy in hand. But is that the way to go? And keep in mind, at this point, I did not know much about Alex's deck at all when I sat to play him. I did not play him at all in the Swiss. Didn't watch any of his games. Didn't see him in the cut. I had people coming up to me telling me that it's a crazy deck, just wait. And some people tried to tell me some cards that were in it, but I didn't want to hear it. I pushed them away and continued to make sure the stream was running fine. But I don't really want to know. I'm very against scouting. You guys know that if you ever hear that or have ever followed the channel for any length of time, you probably heard me rant about scouting and how it kind of sucks when your opponent knows your plot deck and your cards and that kind of thing. It's part of the fun of Game of Thrones. But that's a whole other topic we'll deal with on another day. Anyways, we got Maester Windermere in there. We got Victarion Greyjoy out there. And he pops a Veteran Builder to stand my Great Hall. And he blows everyone's mind who's watching the game. And yeah, there's a Desert Scavenger marshaled in. So funny guy here gets his Veteran Builder in the discard pile just like that. Doesn't even have to target his own locations. And we have a House Day Knight. He's sitting on 2 gold. Looks like he's preparing for the next round. So he's got a way to stop me from getting an unopposed military and an unopposed intrigue. Power I can stealth there with Windermere, you'd think, but since that Veteran Builder is in the discard pile, he can jump back in off Flea Bottom, which he has 2 gold to use. And remember, he can jump Veteran Builder in using Flea Bottom and kneeling it, and then popping the Veteran Builder after he's done his business in the challenges and stand that Flea Bottom right back up. He could also just stand the Wall back up, so he doesn't really need to defend the Wall. So this is gross. He's got his combo off already. He's laughing about it. It's kind of funny. I don't know what's going on, but I think he's passed challenges to me. And it looks like I'm sitting on at least a gold there saved on my side. And he's got the long plan. So I'm thinking in my head, I doing challenges against him being aggressive. What does it really get me here in this round? I want to take the Wall down, but I don't want to feed him a ton of gold either. And as you can see, I don't have any way of getting those locations out of play yet. Unless that gold there is for a We Do Not Sow, but I got to get an unopposed through to pop that Flea Bottom out of play or the Wall. And I don't have Euron yet to steal anything or Dagmar Cleftjaw in play. So it looks like a military challenge coming in with Victarion. And he's going to his Viper's Eyes me, which kind of sucks. And gets rid of Euron Greyjoy, it looks like. Oh, he's maybe choosing a different card, but now he knows my whole hand. And he's going to browse through it there. But Euron is in the discard pile which sucks. Makes me regret not putting him on the board to start.
It was opposed.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry.
You still get
Oh, my bad. You see, I'm caught off guard there. I knew I goofed something up. So I accidentally took Renown, but I accidentally took unopposed, thinking it was unopposed because he doesn't have a character there anymore. Because he killed it really fast, and I was thrown off, and then Alex corrected me, and then I accidentally took the Renown off, thinking it was unopposed. I don't know what I was doing. High stress moment, let me tell you. Being in the finals of a Nationals, I did not expect that, and wasn't supposed to happen this way, but here I am. So it looks like an intrigue challenge coming in of 7 strength, I believe, with the Reader and the Priest of the Drowned Gods, who are getting a +1 off their own ability. And that goes unopposed, I'm pretty sure. So he should take the wall down with the force reaction. Looks like he did his reaction, though, off the long plan to gain a gold. I'm triggering Rains here to do a wheels within wheels. So I'm digging for that We Do Not Sow. Show me the We Do Not Sow so I can pop that wall or that Flea Bottom out of play. Most likely the wall. But Flea Bottom's going to be annoying for sure. And there Alex, the judge of the side, catches the wall. And forces Alex to kneel it. So I whiff. I don't even see an event at all. Not even one. So I can't reveal anything. I can't take anything. Nothing. Big whiff.
First game. What was it? Seth Lowe lost first game at U.S. Nationals. Okay, 1-2.
So I've walked into his Viper's Eyes. I used a scheme plot that did nothing for me. And my opponent's got his combo in play.
Oh, sorry. Action here.
And I'm goofing up, taking unopposed when I shouldn't be. Yeah, great start, Rob. Great start. Good job, buddy. So we're going to go to claim here and get the big brother on the intrigue claim. So guys, if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified when new videos go up or when we go live on the channel, make sure you hit that little alarm bell button beside the subscribe button. And make sure you slap like if you like these Game of Thrones videos and want to see more. And help other people find the channel. Hit that like button.
Sorry, do you have any actions?
Oh, it looks like I was first. Yeah, I'm a dummy. I think I was first there. And his challenge is now.
I'm first.
Yeah, see, I goofed it up there too.
Oh, dummy.
Did I goof it up? I don't know. But anyways. So he's coming in, power challenge with Veteran Builder, bringing him in off the Flea Bottom. It's time for me to sip a monster there and wake up. And it looks like I blocked the unopposed with Maester Windermere. He claims one from me, sacks the Veteran Builder, stands the wall. I'm shaking my head in disgust. And into challenges, triggers the wall, gets 2 power. Dominance goes to him. With all that gold he's gained off the long plane. And Mutiny at Craster's Keep. And Victarion is gone off of a Desert Scavenger. So I'm getting schooled here. I'm getting educated on all this crazy stuff that he's been ripping the tournament apart with. And yeah, fun times. So he's up now 4-0 after Victarion left play with the only power I had on his Renown. So yeah, Victarion and Euron are now in the discard pile. That's gross. And the Cannon Coppers, double Cannon Coppers, turn 2. Classic play. It's the Game of Thrones meta right now. Turn 2 Cannon Coppers, everyone does it. Even me. So we're drawn like madmen here, getting 5 cards each. Thankfully, this is a best of 3, so I can see what happens here in this first round and kind of figure out what the hell his deck's doing, which is kind of cool when I found out it was a best of 3. So that's also another reason why I didn't want to know anything about his deck going in. I figured I get 3 chances to figure it out, kind of. Well, at least 2 chances. If I lose the second game, it's done. But I got to figure it out here. That's the plan. And he's going to sit on all of it. All he played is a Rose Road, it looks like. And he's going to sit on the 5 gold. Use it for some tricks later, like Flea Bottom, I guess. So I get an Iron Fleet Scout in play and a Sea Tower for my limited. Working with 3 gold. I got a Great Hall, a Sea Tower for economy. Could get another Victorion out if I had it. Now, I see in my hand there I have a Lordsport Shipwright, which is gold. That would be nice to use it to kneel his Flea Bottom and keep him controlled. Because without a Veteran Builder in play, he can't stand it back up. And he can't get that Veteran Builder out of the discard pile unless he's got the Flea Bottom. So I don't know if Rob sitting at the table understands this, but Rob watching on the stream weeks later definitely understands this. Pretty sure. Unless he nightmares my Lordsport Shipwright, which would be kind of funny. I'm okay with him wasting nightmares on that, but... Alright, Lordsport Shipwright's in play. Good job. And saves gold? So now I debate the Lordsport Shipwright. I don't know if I almost forgot it there, but I gave him an action. That's what I did. I gave him an action, and then on to the Lordsport Shipwright. That's what I think happened there. So Flea Bottom's down. Dagmar's in hand. Oh, man, Dagmar's in hand. Don't walk into those his Viper's Eyes, Rob. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Just play it calm. Play it safe. Let the Varus happen, and get Dagmar on the board. We'll see if that's what happens, though. I do not remember, honestly. I remember the outcome of the games, but I don't really remember what happened during them. It's all kind of a while ago. Reader coming in, Intrigue of 5 strength. Got the Iron Fleet Scout to back me up to give me a little boost there.
One sec. I might have a buff and
Yeah, so he just kneels the wall, tries to go into the Intrigue claim right away, and I'm saying, hold up, man. I might have an action after you declare no defenders.
I like the way you think. You want to kill stamps. I'm good. Yeah.
And no range triggers, no Iron Fleet Scout. I'm going to draw off of the Reader, since I won an unopposed with a unique. Alex is an awesome dude, laughing at my horrible play over here. And Varus. Varus is the grab on the Intrigue claim. Now it's official. I know it's a Varus deck. I know he's running that bald, beautiful bastard. And it looks like I got Euron in hand also. Oh man, that Counting Coppers was nice to me. And that's it. Not even going to do a power challenge. I have no military icons. I'm not walking into another his Viper's Eyes. Screw that. Over to him. Let's see what he's got. Yeah, there's no way of bringing anything out of the discard pile that I know of. He might have a Last of the Giants. Bring a neutral into play, maybe.
I got 5. I have 1. Oh, you got down, right? 1, 3, and 2 more. So it's a tie.
He's got 6.
I have 2, 3 is 5, 6.
So we're having some trouble with dominance here. He's got 5 gold. I have...
He's plus 1 off his ability, right?
Yeah, I guess you just forgot the Priest of the Drowned Gods +1.
He's forgetting that, okay? Don't remember that, and then we're good. And I'm good. I have 9 cards. I'm good for reserve.
So Alex is a super awesome dude. Super funny. It was great playing with him. Great seeing him at the tournament. Glad these guys came up all the way from... I believe the Michigan area, if I remember correctly. But yeah, it was good having those guys up. They're all awesome dudes. See them every year now for the last couple of years, going down to play in the Michigan Regional. Might have seen some of them also at the Pittsburgh Regional last year. And Gen Cons and U.S. Nationals at Origins, I believe. I saw a bunch of those guys there too. Yeah, our paths have crossed a few times. I don't think I've ever played Alex until this point, though. Not that I remember. Sorry, Alex, if I forget our previous games. I don't remember many of the games I played. I'm an old man now with a very, very poor memory. All right, so it looks like we got our plots figured out. He plays Fallen from Favor, which we've seen him done in the past when he has a 0 character board, so the negative side of that plot does not hit him. And Late Summer Feast on my side. And he's chosen me to go first, which is nice. When you play Late Summer Feast, you just assume your opponent's going to hurt you, pick an initiative every single time, and I was okay going first there. So another great haul. We know Euron's in hand. We know Dagmar's in hand. That is definitely helpful to see that. How many of them can I afford to get in play here? And are they just going to leave to Varys? Do I have any dupes for them? That's the question. Or bodyguards. So for 7 economy, we get Dagmar. We're not screwing around here. Euron's too slow to get it done. Maybe I haven't seen a Weed or Not So. But he's going to take a Corsair's Dirk to buff him by 2. He's got an Iron Fleet Scout backing him up to give him a +2 buff. Thanks for letting me go first, Alex. And that's Dagmar says, I want that Flea Bottom. Can't take the wall. Can't take the Rose Road. But damn it, son, I want that Flea Bottom. I saw how good it tastes to kneel it out with that Lordsport Shipwright, which I should be doing right now. But then again, if I can get Dagmar through and steal that Flea Bottom, maybe I can use it against him. And I got to make sure I don't play my own Flea Bottom, or then I won't be able to steal it. But if I can take his Flea Bottom and keep it on my side of the board, then I do not have to worry about him playing another Flea Bottom. And it dismantles his little combo, at least I think.
Sit on 6.
Then I just have to weather the Varys storm, I guess, is the plan here. That's what's going through my mind at the time, at least. So I'm going to sit on a lot of gold there. It sounded like 6 gold I saved.
Sorry, guys.
So I'm apologizing to the viewers for flicking my cards. I know you guys hate it. I see it in the comments. There's a lot of... Some don't care. I personally don't care, obviously. Sometimes it's irritating. Depends on how crazy it's going, but I know people leave it in the comments, and I can't help it. I don't know what the hell it is. Nervous twitch or habit or what. I love the sound, love the feeling. I don't know. Lordsport Shipwright, kneel in the Flea Bottom, not playing around.
You have enough economy that I'm not going to kneel on economy.
And I said it right there. I'm not going to wait on an econ location to kneel that, which, I mean, if you played a Dornish Fiefdoms, that might be cool, but I think Flea Bottom is more what I'm worried about. So he plays a Veteran Builder, sacks him right away to stay in Flea Bottom. That a jerk. And gets a Haunted Forest out there to help with that wall going down. So he blocks the first unopposed that will go through basically each round. But another awesome location that is great when you can stand it up using Veteran Builders. So I go with the Nightmares on Flea Bottom.
I'm thinking about you.
I try Nightmares on Flea Bottom. He says he might have a Hand's Judgment he wants to cancel it with. So he obviously just basically let me know he has Hand's Judgment, but at this point it's played. We'll see. He might not do it though. He might need that 3 gold.
So if you steal this is still blank. That's correct.
He's reminding me if I blank it, I steal it. It's still blank, and I'm okay with that because I don't care about using it myself right now.
Cancel it so it's not blank.
All my 2 and 3 costers are still in play. I don't need them yet. I'll need the Flea Bottom not blank next turn, so I can start bringing them back in play after he Varys my board.
I gotta think about it.
So he's still thinking about his Hand's Judgment.
I was hoping you were going to leave that so early. Yeah. So do I.
We're having a good time at the table here.
I had it. Alright. Any actions before challenges? No. Yeah, you're first.
So he's got 3 gold. He's got the wall. He's got a Flea Bottom, a Rose Road, and a Haunted Forest. I don't see anything stopping Dagmar, but he might have not wanted to block that Hand's Judgment, or to play the Hand's Judgment to block the Nightmares. He might have his own Nightmares to use on Dagmar. But the fact he was warning me that if I steal Flea Bottom, it'll still be blanked makes me think he knows I'm stealing Flea Bottom this turn no matter what. But which order do I do these challenges in? That's the question. So we're going to go Big Intrigue. 7 Strength, Reader, and the Priest of the Drowned God. He blocks unopposed using Haunted Forest. Haunted Forest goes down, forced reaction. He draws a card off my plot. And I'm going to look at my scheme plots again, which seem to not do much when your opponent has 0 board. See, and Alex having some fun with me. He's basically telling me my whole scheme plot is useless. And I'm going to play the stand plot. And take a stand token. And I don't know if it's this game, but I have a feeling I forget to use it. Maybe not. I could get double Dagmar here. Oh, Last of the Giants. Last of the Giants. So I've gotten a Varys. I've gotten a Last of the Giants. I think I just heard Alex say that's game, which means he probably has another Varys in hand.
Military power. I'll do power.
Power of 7 with Dagmar coming in alone. Needs to win alone to steal that location from replacing claim. No defenders. I'm going to...
Oh, sorry. Force reaction. Where? Oh, this. Thank you.
Force reaction on the wall.
Yep.
No more force reaction on the plot.
This steal gold, right?
Alex said force reaction, and I looked down at my plot and realized that force reaction off Lace Armor Piece is gone already. He's got his Viper's Eyes. Go nuts. Take what you want.
My cards.
And he takes a Risen. So he must be thinking of playing Valor soon.
I'll try to replace claim
And I'm going to steal Flea Bottom, which is still blank.
standing, right? Was it standing? Yeah, but it's blank. That's fine. I just want to put in the right orientation. I got this guy over here. Rolls Lawyer McGee over here. I was joking.
So I'm trolling Alex on the side, just making sure the Flea Bottom was in the proper orientation when I took it across the board. You may watch nationals in other countries, and they're serious at the final table. It's silence. Both players hate each other. You feel the tension. Here at Canadian Nationals, we're laughing, having fun. And, yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. It's a game, though. It's a game. You gotta have some fun. And oh my god. Alex's little flick of that Haunted Forest, knowing that military was coming in unopposed with Dagmar. I replace the claim, which is fine, replacing claim when he has no characters in play anyway. I steal a gold with the Corsair's Dirk. Now I have Haunted Forest. I have his Flea Bottom. And the only problem is Dagmar's got 2 power on him from that Juicy Renown, but I get this feeling he's not going to stick around for long. But at least I foiled the Last of the Giants into Varys play there by getting the juiciest intrigue pull ever. Oh, man. I didn't catch that flick when we were playing. But that lean back disappointment, flicking the location over to me, that was fun. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Alex. I'm sorry. Oh, man. So now he's got to look through my discard pile to know what's possible with Flea Bottom. And right now I'm sitting at 5 power. He's at 4 power. 2 of mine's on Dagmar, though, which is not too stable, especially since he just ripped a Risen from the sea out of my hand. And, of course, he plays Valor. I play March to the Wall.
March.
So I'm going to go first, and I need to march someone out of play and save them. I'm not sure why I marched the Reader. Oh, I see why. Risen. Hands Judgment on Dagmar. Oh, no. Secret, though. Dagmar did all he needs to do, and that is fine. He did his job. He did what he needed to do. Came in for 1 round. Did his 2 challenges, and he is gone. Made me feel a little safer breaking up that combo. And Corsair's Dirk going back to hand, of course. So 8 reserve lets me go first. My Iron Fleet Scout gives me that extra +1. I think I just did it so I can march a character to safety. I'm assuming I play more than 1 copy of the Reader, if that's who I marched. But I also was thinking I might have been able to save Dagmar, so maybe that's why I didn't march Dagmar. But I see Euron in hand, so Dagmar's not needed anymore. Can't play that many damn 7-costers, but those 2 Great Halls are going to help. So it looks like I use a Sea Tower to get a Iron Islands Fishmonger, whatever, into play. And Euron's in play now. Using the Fishmonger, Sea Tower, 2 Great Halls. And of course there's Dirk back in play on Euron. And we get a Priest of the Drowned God making an appearance again. And I saved no money. So I don't know if I could have done anything different. So I could save a gold to use the Flea Bottom would have been nice. But all those characters went to the dead pile anyway, so I'm not even sure what I have in the discard pile to use. So he plays a Gaston Grey, which sucks after I just played Euron. He saves a gold. So now Euron doesn't want to walk into Gaston Grey. And I don't know if I got another Nightmares or not, but I don't have any gold to play it until I steal his gold. But I need Euron to go in on the challenge to steal the gold. So I'm kind of stuck here with that, with Euron. But I should still do that Intrigue challenge. Throw in the Priest of the Drowned God. Hit his hand. Go Varys and Last Giants hunting again. So 3 strength Intrigue coming in here with the Priest of the Drowned God. Forced reaction wall going down. That's going unopposed.
You want another reaction? You don't want to? You sure?
Trying to get him to play his Gaston Grey on my Priest of Drowned God. He doesn't take the bait. And I put a Veteran Builder in his discard pile, which of course we both laugh at.
I hate that it feeds.
And yeah, you hear me saying it there. I hate that all the discard I do just puts characters in his discard pile to feed his stupid combo. But at least I have the Flea Bottom safely on my side here for game 1. Unless he ggets like a Pyromancer's in play and pops it out of play and plays another one. So I take Dominance, having my Giant Euron there. Looks like we got 3 plots left. And it's 5 power to 4. I play my Rise of the Kraken. He confiscates my Corsair's Dirk. So looks like I'm trying to get some unopposed here, take advantage of this empty board, and get some 2-claim off. Hopefully 2-claim Intrigue would be nice. 2-claim Power would be great also. I play another Rose Roads. No problem with the econ this game, that's for sure. Look at those Rose Roads, Sea Towers, Great Halls, 2 of everything. Couldn't ask for a better flow of economy, I think. So if I can take advantage of the plot bonus, get some unopposed here, I could get myself closer to victory. Is the idea. And our judge Alex Hines at the side is checking our reserve, making sure I'm not cheating. I think I only have 4 cards in hand. I played 1. So even drawing, yeah, it would have definitely been under. So it shows you our Canadian judge isn't biased, and he's picking on the Canadian at the table and not the American. So it's a Canada versus American final. Forgot to hype that up at the beginning of the video. You guys would have known that if you watched the top 4 match. That was posted previous to this. So someone big's coming in, or unique at least. Checking my discard to see if I should save any money for Flea Bottom. I don't think I have any targets in there. I can't bring Euron or Victarion in off Flea Bottom, although I wish. And we get 7-cost King Balon in play, who's got Renown, and he's going to help Euron there try to get as much power as he can, as fast as he can, using that plot, using unopposed, gaining Renown, and trying to close it out before I hit a Valor again. And some stealth might help too if he ends up getting a character in play.
That's me.
So Wildling Scouts there to just sack and give stealth. And he passes, doesn't play anything. So do I just run into this Gaston Grey here? Do I get an unopposed off? Do I have that gold saved for We Do Not Sow? Let's stay tuned and find out. Intrigue for 2 with the Wildling Scout. Remember, it's 2 claim. Still has a handful of cards. Hopefully I can hit whatever tricks he's got or flush them out of his hand and get him to spend some of that money. Looks like I'm sitting on two or three cards in hand, at least on my side, but he's got like 6 to 8 cards there at least. Arrow Hota bumping the Wildling Scout out of the challenge like a boss. I may just have to run right into this Gaston Grey, which slows me down a turn, which sucks. One of my 7 costers is going to go back to hand. But at least I have the economy out there to put them right back into play at this point. So it's just going to get a renowned character back to hand, but I'll get to play them right back out, and hopefully they'll get some renown on them quicker before they die, or I'll draw into some saves, hopefully. So it looks like Balon's coming in on a military challenge, not kneeling to attack. Unopposed, Balon goes back to hand with Gaston Grey. And I get an unopposed power and a reaction off the plot. Claim is Hota. Not sure why he didn't block the unopposed. That I'm not sure of, why he didn't use Hota just to block the unopposed at least. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I gave stealth to Balon with the Wildling Scout. And he's just going to scoop, and that's it. So game 1 goes to myself. 1-0 for Canada. Stay tuned. Match number 2 is coming up. So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned for that one. So more from Canadian Nationals coming up. Hope to see a bunch of you guys at Worlds next week. I will be there. It looks like everything's falling into place. Hopefully nothing crazy comes up at work. But yeah, I will be there. So I just want to thank everyone for their support. All the people who donate on patreon.com/Rob's Gaming Table. If you want to support the channel, help offset the cost, help keep the videos coming, help improve the quality, do so by clicking the link in the description of this video below. And you can donate whatever. Anything's appreciated. You guys are all awesome. Thanks just for watching. I appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next part 2 of the finals. Game 2 out of 3 coming up next.